Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video I'm gonna do a song that I cannot I literally have no energy left after recording a 1 hour 30 minutes video, and the other one was, I guess, 1 hour as well, right? But yeah, this song I need to do ending. What is it called? Platinum Android. Yeah. Do we have the full song? Please, someone do a reaction for it. Not reaction, but a music video for it. Is this gonna be a AMV? Is it? Please, bruh, bruh. It's not an AMV. I need an AMV for this shit. Right. Official video. Really? But I think if I cannot find because I want to, like, the thumbnail is gonna be about the anime. I don't want to clickbait, so yeah. Where is it? Where is it? Do we have an AMV for this? Okay. Lyrics. Platinum. Please give me a lyric, not lyric video, bro. Please, please do an AMV for this shit. AMV, do we have anything? Okay. We're cooking. I don't care if the AMV is nice or not, but uh, subscribe and like, because yeah, I just want to a reason to a visualizer to enjoy the song more myself, and it needs to be kind of anime because I don't want to clickbait people. But yeah, let's go. Hopefully, it's not gonna take 1 hour, bruh. Yeah, his character was quite nice, to be honest. And I know I have the most L takes in the history of L takes, but I actually enjoyed the anime. I'm gonna, like, kind of reflect on it because when this dropped, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, even more. Um, I watched 1 or 2 episodes. I adored this, and somehow I just dropped it because the backlash of this anime sucks was so bad, and people, like, literally dropped the anime. But this year I watched it again. It's a masterpiece, but that ending. And my problem is not how it ended. My problem is that they didn't even intend to end it that way. But yeah. I'm gonna elaborate as the song goes on, but yeah. Okay, they got kanji at least. I can guess a little bit of it. Ahora, oh, we got Spanish subtitles. Lovely. So with my kanji, little knowledge of kanji and the Spanish lyrics, hopefully I'm gonna understand the song. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. So for those who don't know, this guy, so the whole concept is like 13 people who wanted to die are elected to be the next god, but with this angels looking for desperate people. And these 13 people have their backstories, of course, and stuff like that. And this guy has a backstory of perfection. He had everything in life, and the one thing he didn't tolerate or doesn't tolerate is imperfection. And they kind of painted it in a weird site, because that's the kind of story conundrum of authors. When you make a character so appealing, you need to exaggerate something that shows you, okay, at least from the perspective of the author, this is the wrong character, wrong stance on the morality of things. So, for example, the classic thing is Crime and Punishment, where the main character rationalizes killing an old woman. But in reality, even this kind of is like a 50-50 hit or miss with the audience. The author puts emphasis on its being wrong, because even if the old woman he intended to kill and kills eventually, is a kind of gray zone kind of situation that deserves to die, he literally kills an other innocent woman to cover up the mess that he did. So you know he is in the wrong stance. And with this character is like his infatuation and obsession with perfection, and the concept of perfection is so bad that he even doesn't allow his sister to date any other guy rather other than him. So this incest kind of inclusion, I think, and I think I'm onto something as well, is so forced onto this character to show obsession with perfection is just not the way to do it, because it leads down that path. So yeah, and he pushes his sister in a fight, and the sister is dead or in a coma, an eternal coma that she's not gonna wake up, and he is willing to kill himself to repent and do a still, and with that theme, keep it a perfect payment for the crime and the sin of what you call killing his sister is. And that moment the angel shows up and the whole thing goes. I'm gonna explain scene by scene what is my actual problem with the whole not concept, the concept is fantastic, but the execution is such a cop out. I don't like it at all. And I know, like, so many people hate the ending because that's the ending, like that's the concept of the ending. For me, the ending is not the issue. The person who is the perpetrator of that ending is my issue. I'm gonna explain why. Yeah, she did. And yeah, they get powers and anime stuff. One power, the light flesh, could kill everyone, anyone instantly. And there is a red arrow that could make anyone fall in love with you for 30 days or something, and they could do anything, even kill themselves or kill other people. Yeah. Just watch the show. It's quite wholesome, not wholesome, but quite a conceptual thing. And it was very hyped up, and believe it or not, it's the author of Death Note that was behind this story, and it's Mappa animation, so it's nice. And everything is great about this, other than who they decided to do the thing that did end the whole show, and other things as well. But I'm gonna share my 2 cents on it. Yeah. and the audio quality is so shit. Even the recording, even the ending of the show, it's like so uh, uh, badly mixed. It could be on purpose, and I think it's on purpose because I have an inclination of what this song actually represents, but I can't. So my first viewing is just pausing in the moments and explaining the visuals and the story and my feedback, and then I'm gonna actually try to break down lyrics and understand the song better myself because I don't know. So and depending on their angels, it's either supreme angel that gives them the white arrow, the wings, and the red arrow, or it's kind of one of the lower or lesser angels that gives the alternative of, okay, you want the wings or white arrow or what you call uh, the red arrow, or you get two of them based on your choice. I'm gonna break the first verse down, so it's mix of both words. This was great villain, but they had to do it like with you don't write better story than Crime and Punishment. There are like so few stories reflecting on everything. That story influenced Sigmund Freud, Nietzsche, Übermensch kind of theory, and another individualism and like a community kind of essence theories that okay, the individuals matter more than the community they build, or the community has its own identity and shit like that, all from one book. So yeah, please do yourself a favor and read Crime and Punishment or listen to the audiobook, whatever it is. I suggest you start with Crime and Punishment because it's one line of thoughts. Is from Dostoevsky, Russian author. Crime and Punishment, then The Gambler, and finish it all off with Karamazov Brothers. He intended it to be read that way because it's a line of thoughts streamlined through these three books. So yeah, and watch this show as well because this is kind of a nice reflective um, theory in practice of okay, what if you could have been God and not you, the desperate you that don't want to live. So it's reflective on life as a whole, as a meaning, as a concept, human desire, human nature, and how simple things are that we overcomplicate them so many times and so many ways. But at the core of affairs is like simple things, simple desires. But we want to make everything grandiose. But yeah. Sugata Naksuo, bro. Do I pull out the fucking lyrics for this shit? Because it's like kind of um mixed very weirdly. And I hope it's intended to elevate the song rather than just fucking um shitty equipment. Because they don't have shitty equipment, to be honest. Like they are fucking corporational like shit. Alright. Um ending platinum and lyrics. You Miyashita Kofuku-ron lyrics. I don't even understand that shit. Okay. Subete shitsu kuse ba rakuni nareru sono hazudata. Okay. Hazudata is like it should have been. That's all I got. Like technical difficulties here. Okay. Subete nak suba. Okay. Let's see the se suponía que si lo perdía todo ser mucho más fácil. Oh shit. Todo debía ser mucho más fácil. I'm so pissed off that I cannot understand it in actual Japanese form, but even Spanish is kind of nice. So, da 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 da. Damn. Nice fucking flow. So, Sesoponia, like it's supposed to be that if you lost everything, debía ser mucho más fácil, no? Like it's supposed to be like it's so black and white that if you lost everything, you finally would be at peace. Funny enough, that's my kind of conceptual kind of thinking of yeah, maybe, just consider it. Our death is actually our salvation and our kind of not to go kill yourself, of course, but our death actually ends this conquest for peace that we have. Maybe our death actually is the peace we are avoiding so much because we're avoiding based on our nature of wanting, longing for immortality that I keep repeating on the channel as the songs go that way sometimes. That because it's ambiguous and because it's a limited kind of countdown to not enjoy doing things we enjoy doing, we paint death as kind of a bad and a kind of a tragic thing. But maybe, just maybe, playing devil advocate here, but maybe like the end is actually the peace. So it's literally you work hard and you do everything throughout the day. And when you are alone and when you are at home and chilling, doing nothing, you are at peace. Maybe death is like that. So, yeah. Okay. Do I read anything here? Yeah, Sono Hazudata. Like, it's supposed to be that way, like yeah should have become easier that way, right? Is it like if I lose everything it should have became easier, right? Yeah, I knew this song was hard hitting but not that like such a gut punch. The first line, Jesus. Bro, I don't understand any word. um Ahora solo puedo sonreír ante esta miserable tragedia. Damn. Every fucking line is hitting this shit. Um, okay. Kumuru Fukua Higeki no Bisho. I don't know any of that. Sorry. The Spanish thing here is saying now I can just laugh at this tragic um, miserable tragedy. Ahora is now, solo puedo, I can only sonreír is laugh. Ante esta miserable tragedia, like before this, before like in front of is facing this miserable tragedy. Jesus, bro, I hear nothing that is mixed so fucking weirdly. And now I can associate the meaning of the song to how it's mixed because it's literally um a microphone effect that she's literally talking you behind the microphone and trapped inside this kind of illusion or any other dimension because her voice is not even reaching you, barely. I hope that's the intent because it's so fucking annoying to listen. What? Um, Hono iposaemo si falta un paso más. If only one step is missing. Caeré directamente al abismo. Brother, this is quite hard hitting. I want to understand it in Japanese because there are every time is nuances in languages. Um, Hono ippo saemo fumi hazu seba okiru naraku osoeru. Huh. So if there is only one, um, okay, si falta un paso más. If only one step is missing, I'm literally one step away. Caeré directamente al abismo. I'm gonna take myself. Caer means to fall. There's an idiom in Spanish that literally I use every time someone is chilling and we vibe together. And I use like tu me caes bien. You fall good with me, like for me. And literally means we're vibing, we're chilling. So caer means to fall. I'm gonna fall directamente, directly and straightly, and to the abyss. So to the depth of the abyss. It reminds me of that German quote that says, um, "If you look at the abyss," it is from Friedrich Nietzsche. If you look at the abyss for long enough, the abyss is gonna look back at you as well. What's the original quote in German? Because that hits way harder. Abyss, Nietzsche quote. Motherfucker, give it to me like German. Okay. Und wenn du lange in einen Abgrund blickst, blickst der Abgrund auch in dich hinein. The hinein thing makes the whole fucking English translation obsolete because und wenn du lange in einen Abgrund, when you look at the abyss, blicken is like to look, and blick is like to take an interest look. Like you don't gaze into it like for long. Gazing is literally with intention of staying. It's literally a fucking Latina ass in front of you, and you cannot take your eyes off of it. But blick means to just take a look at that pretty face and I could smash literally that, but you literally just take a look with interest and you try to take your eyes off of it like immediately. But blickst der Abgrund auch in dich hinein. But when you Und wenn du lange in einen Abgrund, like lange, like you look at the abyss long enough, you look long enough into the abyss is gonna look back at you as well. You're gonna be influenced by the darkness and by that as well. But hinein blicken is literally like is gonna I cannot say it in English kind of, but is gonna pierce through, and it's gonna go through so many layers to find the real you to look back at. No matter how many lenses you look through to the abyss is gonna look at you back through all of those kind of masks and protections and shit like that. So um, the English translation is kind of like whatever. And they say like he who fights with monsters should look to it that he himself does not become a monster. And when you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss also gazes into you. I guess there's a reason that you learn a language to understand it in the language rather than the translation. But yeah, this kind of reminds me of that kind of sentiment. Osoraku, kokoro kara. It's very like a disturbed kind of voice. I cannot help that it should be intentional because the quality is shit. So where is it? Sore demo kokoro wa naze mata shinji o to suru. Um, my heart. Why is my heart still believing in it? Is it? Porque mi I cannot see it because of the title. Temeroso corazón. Tienta vivir de nuevo. Why my I don't know. Tienta means tainted, right? Um, why is this fearful heart still trying to live? Huh. Porque mi temer temeroso. Corazón tienta like try. Vivir de nuevo. Okay. Is there any way that I can let me see if I can oh no, I cannot. I was trying to not see the title pop up here so I could actually see the um Spanish shit here, but no. Okay. I'm not hearing anything, bro. The voice, the audio quality is so shit, bro. And it's like the original audio, like there's no other recording of this shit. It's literally this. Yeah, fuck this. I'm gonna read it. Any Japanese like natives actually hear what she's saying? I know it's like crazy. They obviously hear it, but it's like so difficult to hear. Um, Samenai akumo no yona, kono genjitsu wa kami no keijina. This is the chorus, right? Es una pesadilla de la que no puedo despertar, o esta es la realidad. Ah, okay. Is this what is called pesadilla? Is it nightmare? Pesadilla? Or like in French they call it like a mauvais quart d'heure, like a bad kind of hitch, like a difficult hitch. Does she mean that? Pesadilla. Where is it? Pesadilla. It turned from Japanese kind of like language breakdown to, yeah, pesadilla, nightmare. Um to a Spanish. That's funny actually. And I love languages. The interconnectivity of languages is so good, so good. Hopefully I find the people with the same idea of this, but that's the whole purpose of the channel. Like, yeah, I know, like genius, but yeah. So I love when you're listening to a Japanese song with what you call um, Spanish lyrics and with like a German mentality and German philosophical kind of reflection, and you find a way to find associated with French kind of literature as well. This is pure gold. The next best thing would be talking to a polyglot in mix of like 5 or 6 languages every single fucking sentence. That's pure gold. Okay, okay. Is this a nightmare I'm gonna be able to despertar, wake up from, or is it actually the reality of how world functions, life is? ¿Es una travesura de Dios o es una revelación? Travesura means trickstery, right? Travesura. Prank. Oh, that's even better. Is this a prank of the gods, or does our life literally means nothing? And is a revelation that our life means nothing? I gave up on the Japanese part. I don't know shit for kanji, and I'm not hearing shit from her, so I'm literally going off of the Spanish relic, no, lyric, letras. Es patético, pero ahora it's pathetic, but now encontré algo en que creer. But now I found something to Shinjitai mono Mitsketeshta mata, right? Miet Mietsu ke teshta, right? Um, I found something to believe in, right? This is Shinji kanji Shinji Tai mono, something to believe in, and this is Mieru, right? Mitsuke tesh shi mata. Okay, okay. I found something to believe in. Entonces abandonemos esta intención de rendirse. But so now that I have something to believe in, I'm gonna what you call uh, abandon. Like I'm gonna leave it behind. This intention of rendirnos, like to give up. Rendirse means to give up. So yeah. Encontramos la suición a nuestro what? Solution as nuestro desesperación. So um, let's find out, encontramos la solución, like the solution to our uh, depression. Desesperación means depression, right? Or yeah, desesperación. Despair, desperation. Okay, 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 okay. Es nuestra última opción. Like it's our last chance. Será una esperanza. Is there gonna be hope? Da 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 da. The flow is crazy, but I don't hear shit. Yeah, he is about to end his life, and yeah. Now the angel is gonna appear. Yeah, 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 yeah. Is it like angel? What is his angel of? Is it like angel of prosperity or something? If they're not gonna show it, I'm gonna say how the my problem with the whole thing. But yeah, yeah. Now I realize why I dropped it like years ago. I don't like the CG fights they had, but yeah, it got better. But yeah, she's going crazy, but I'm not hearing anything. Yeah, this is the main character, by the way. He is not the main character. He's the main villain, but not even the main villain. No, he's not even the main villain. Yeah, they deal with him so fast. Okay, I need to go back. How long is this video? Am I going to lose myself in another 1 hour video and think it's gonna be 15 minutes? Yeah, 38 minutes. Jesus fucking Christ. Saikoni, our last. I'm trying to hear, but yeah, I gave up on the Japanese part. This is a Spanish song breakdown. ¿A dónde quiere que vayamos? You want us to go where? Yeah, what the actual fuck you do want? Because as I keep saying, this is German thinking to the brim and to the T even. There's another German philosopher. I don't remember that fucker's name, but he literally says, Menschen wollen was no Menschen können was sie wollen, aber sie wollen nicht was sie wollen. It's kind of that kind of sentiment. I know I butchered that shit, but basically means it's gonna be even more fucked up in English translation because the thing is gonna be even more obscure. People could have or could get or could achieve what they want. It's all the will. If you want it bad enough, you're gonna find a way to get it. It's the main trend these days. It's like law of attraction. You get everything you put your mind to. It's been there from dawn of time. But the second part is not even discussed these days because that's the dark undertone that we don't like. I love it, but other people don't like it. And yeah, keep it PG, I guess. The next part is that, but we even ourselves don't decide what we want. It's our parents, it's our societal norms, it's our generational kind of influence in our genes. Everything else influences what we actually desire. So if you want a fat ass bitch and you want like fame, fortune, everything, you don't even want these, maybe, like, so it's you want bitches because you didn't get receive the nice kind of the right kind of love and affection when you were like growing up. They call it like emotionally neglected child for a reason, because you're emotionally neglected. So the other way is like you want fame for the same thing that people don't appreciate your value or something. You want a fortune because you put value into materialistic kind of achievements, that you were praised for your achievements rather than your own value as a human being. Or even it could go deeper, that in generations and generations you were like used to associating value to physical stuff, the bitches, the money, the fame, uh, anything, everything like that. So at the end of the day, in the core of things, you don't even decide what you want to then go and get them based on, because you want them, you're gonna get them. It's a very like a long book in German, and I've never seen that shit even translated. Maybe it's like on Amazon or some shit. It's very obscure book. Who's this from? Wir wollen, wir können. This is not gonna be a YouTube friendly, algorithm friendly length of video. I'm gonna go at least all in, and one or two people who are gonna find this and watch this till the end are gonna get the most out of this. So yeah, wir können, was wir wollen, aber book. Okay, it's Schopenhauer, Arthur Schopenhauer. Der Mensch, okay. Der Mensch kann tun, was er will. Er kann aber nicht wollen, was er will. Okay, thank you for making it more complicated. Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. You got that? You subscribed yet? So yeah, he basically means in like simpler terms that I kind of said it earlier, but you will everything to existence. You want, and based on what you want, you do action and you actually get it. But the dark undertone of it is like, even what you want, you don't decide what you want. So that's the whole gist of it. But fantastic. The German thing is like a whole another mess, but the English translation is like fantastic here. And I mean this sarcastically, because man can do what he wills, one will, but he cannot will what he wills. I know it's simple now that you understand the concept, but reading off of this, good fucking luck. But yeah, let's continue. And I read the book in German, and it's quite heavy kind of German literature. Like even for German people, I know it's gonna be fucking hassle. But he makes kind of nice points in the book, and yeah, brother, like these are my thoughts during day. And imagine not like dropping low or just limiting yourself to okay, we're gonna have some drinks, we're gonna fuck, and we're gonna never see each other again, either on my part on her part or with friends as well. These are things I'm associating my mental capacity with, and I read on consistent basis, and I think on consistent basis about these things. So yeah, these give me fucking the rush, the passionate kind of energy that my back is broken almost. I'm literally talking of 20 hours of no sleeping, and I still have energy because this gives me energy. So yeah. But at the end of the day, if even like it goes back to last song I did and the song before that, that was a recommended song. It's all is representing one idea that at the end of the day, if you think you're going somewhere in life, in a concept of even what life means, it doesn't matter how you think it's gonna turn out. It's gonna turn out the way it's gonna turn out. So it's better you understand and be ready for it. And if you cannot be ready for it, understand and then accept it. Rather than say, oh, okay, thinking about life is gonna be turning into depression and I wanna do self-harming activities and end it and get to death, that is my salvation, or something like that. I'm gonna ignore all of that. You can ignore the abyss, but abyss is not gonna ignore you. So yeah. And it baffles me, not like one in 100 people think about life, death, what my life. They literally want, okay, I fucked a fat ass today. I had great food. I had great connections, friendships. I helped two or three people. I'm gonna have two fat asses tomorrow. I'm gonna have more activities I enjoy. I'm gonna help more people, better food, better drinks, better hangouts. The next day is gonna be three fat asses, and it goes on. But at the end of the day, these are things you actually need to reflect on and think. But yeah. And the funny thing about it is it's not gonna mean anything because even if you think or ignore life, you are still alive. You don't pause your life to think about life, then continue living it after pausing the clock. Life goes on, but I rather know what am I gonna be powerless against rather than pretend I'm gonna be powerless, so who gives a shit what against? That's me, baby, but I guess that's not me alone because these concepts exist in songs, in fucking stories. Thousands and millions of books have been written for a reason for this. This is a need, a necessity of human nature to understand what the fuck is that I long for eternity, for being an eternal being, but I know it's not gonna happen. So why the fuck I long for it this much? Where is the equation gone wrong? So yeah. Vemos los locuras de los demás. Okay, we see las locuras, like the craziness, the um, I could even stretch it to see them like a sound like mayhem. The los demás, the others, the chaotic world of the others. La crueldad de este mundo me apuñala. Like this disgusts me to my core. This crueldad of this world. Kokoro no kono sekai o what? Kono sekai no what? This is a kuru kind. This is kanji for black, right? So what is the other kanji? Okay, I need to like see that word because that's quite a interesting word for me. Where is it? Mm. Um, I don't see anything, bro. Let me see. Okay, hide English and kanji. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, I'm gonna find this later, but yeah. Apunyala means discuss, right? I'm second guessing myself. Apunyala. Really? Yeah, punyar means to point. Punyo means point. So apunyalar means to stab. Huh. But it literally means disgusting me. This word, the cruel. Okay, my bad. The cruelty of guessing yourself turns out to be productive someday. Sometimes, I guess the cruelty of this world stabs me. So it's literally the cruelty of this world. Not only stabs me, it surprises me as well. So disgusting not only disgusts me, it's like gives me a bad feeling and hurts me like stabbing would. But stabbing is used mostly because it has is accompanied but by a surprise as well. So yeah. Punyala. Okay. Aunque fue por un momento, although it was for only a moment, la sombra de mis dudas apareció. La sombra. Is it? Bro, this is pissing me off. Like, is it the same? Okay. Finally, I get it. Okay. There is no, like, what you call the title here. So, finally, I can read this shit. Aunque fue por un momento, yeah. La sombra de mis dudas apareció. The sombra means darkness, right? Or shadow. Sombra means shadow again. So what is sombra? Sombra doesn't. Sombre means shadow in French, and sombra means shadow in Spanish. Okay. No, 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 no. L'ombre means shadow in French. What does it sombre mean in French? So dark. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew there was something. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. The shadow of my dudas, doubts, apareció, like appeared. Pero aún así, pero que mi corazón intenta volver a creer. But now, what my heart is trying to go back at believing. Like, what am I gonna believe again? So I had no. So the story is like the story of the song so far is I had no belief. I had this epiphany, and after epiphany, I realized okay, everything is like bullshit and nothing makes sense. So now, what am I gonna believe again? There's nothing. I already saw behind the curtain, so yeah. Esto es como un rompecabezas sin solución. Romper means to break down, break. Cabeza means head. So is this kind of rompecabeza would be like a mental meltdown, breakdown? Rompecabeza. Jigsaw puzzle. Damn, this is kind of problem. Headache. So it also means headache, but this is the this is a word I'm gonna be remembering. Este es como a rompecabezas. So literally, a jigsaw, a puzzle breaks your head, gives you a headache. I love languages. I love languages. This is a jigsaw. This is a puzzle sin solution, without any solutions. Es una prueba del diablo, una de sus conspiraciones. Is it a trick of the devil or one of the conspiracies about the devil or one of its conspiracies? So literally, is it like the prueba means uh, work and like prober means to try, but prueba means proof or work, right? Means proof and work as well, evidence and test. Water. I bet this means work as well. Or no, obra means work. Yeah, my Spanish is like so messed up now. Is it one of the tests of the devil or one of its conspiracies? So when she started, she was like, okay, is this God or it's playing? Like, is God playing with me or this is this shit for real? That we want to live an eternal life, that our life is limited despite us wanting and longing for an eternal life. It's like one of those there's a philosopher that says if you want water there's water, if you want food there's food out there, if you want to fuck there's someone out there to fuck. So everything in nature you have longing for, there is an answer for it in the nature, because everything is yin and yang, everything is like need and the answer to the need. The only thing we don't have answer to apparently is you have this need, the necessity of eternal life or eternal state of being, and corporal like in a kind of your body is definitely not gonna be eternal. And if our technology someday reaches that, it's not fair to the generations before us. So it's not in body eternity that we're gonna have eternal meaning. So some say, okay, maybe it's an afterlife that we're gonna be eternal in. The religions come in, and the so many things. But some say, hey, there is a book on that even, like the denial of death. Maybe we are gonna live in our in people's memories. There is even a belief that you die twice, when you are forgotten and when you are literally dead and buried. So even that doesn't reflect eternity. So what is actual eternity? My kind of death project that I want to live on forever is like, I do one thing, I write one thing, I just do one thing good in outside world, and its influence, detached from my name, detached from everything I got going on when I'm alive, in 500 years, in 5,000 years, if there's even an existence as we know it, someone is gonna find my video, someone is gonna read my book, someone is gonna come across this idea, and it's gonna help them for their betterment of their life. In that moment, in that split second, I live. And I'm eternal in that kind of influence that I have. Detached from my name, detached from like anything tying back to my existence. But because it's my influence, my energy, it's gonna be me living an eternity. And everyone lives this because our the main argument, counter argument that life is not meaningless is not life is a kind of hotel that you occupy and you live, and no one gives a shit who was in this room 5 years ago or who is gonna be in this room after a month, after your contract expires or anything. We contribute to the whole cosmos in its totality. So the butterfly effect comes here. Like, the energy you put out today is gonna be around in other formats, in other like shape or form, influencing the whole cosmos 5,000 years from now on. So that makes our life worth a while, and that answers the longing for eternal state of being as well. So yeah. Before I burn the kitchen with my cooking, I'm gonna continue. Yeah, no one's gonna watch this video anyways because it's not algorithm friendly, but it is what it is. Bro, I'm not gonna do this again. Okay, okay. Sé que puede ser algo imprudente, pero I know this is gonna sound. Se puede ser. It could be something imprudent, like Amhudan would be um, uh, imprudent, not cautious. I didn't imprudente, rash. Yeah, careless. Literally, I didn't remember not cautious synonym, but yeah. I have bias towards some sentiments towards in other languages. Like for example, imprudente means literally amhudan in French, but amhudan has a my mind has a bias towards that kind of sentiment. So that's how I literally took the Spanish word to French, and from French I said, okay, amhudan means careless to English to convey my message. Yeah. Not careless, not cautious. Prudent means cautious. Imprudent means what you call careless. That I now know. No hay otra salida u otra forma de escapar. Entonces, salida. Sorry. There is no exit. Salida, salir. otra forma de escapar, or there is no escape, nor there is any escape. Entonces, so our life is gonna go on no matter how you think of it, no matter how you reflect on it or not. You're gonna die if you fuck 5,000 people, if you party all your life, if you stay celibate, everyone dies. So there is no escaping this fate we got. So I already said there is no good or better because we're gonna end up at the same place. And it's not even the argument of, okay, enjoy life while it's lasting, because at the end of the day, if I'm just enjoying the hotel I'm at, it's not gonna matter anyways, because if I don't influence cosmos and universe in a sense that I thought we are, and it's not even my kind of thinking, it's like the whole fucking philosophical tendency that we are the universe. And yeah, I have theory on why we actually exist and what is our next destination and the process of living and shit, but this video is not gonna be it. This is kind of geeignet or like proper for it, but is it 1 hour already? Yeah, it's past 1 hour, so yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up kind of in 10 minutes, I guess, but bruh, I need to do not do this. Abandonemos esta intención de rendirnos. If there is no... Bruh, this song actually reflects a lot of my thinking. Huh, who knew? Um, we're gonna abandonemos. Then let's abandon this intention to give up. If we're gonna end up the same way, no matter how we live our lives, let's just not give up. Which is contrary to the rules of universe that you give up, you're gonna get showered. You force shit, nothing gonna happen out of it. But yeah. Rechacemos este callejón sin salida. Rechazar means to deny. Rechazar. 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 Rechazar, Jesus. Rechazar, to reject, yeah, to deny. Este callejón. Callejón means valley, sin salida. This dead end. Like, it's literally, if this is life, so it goes back to the anime concept. If we're gonna be dying, I'm gonna be God and I'm gonna be eternal, so yeah. Because if you remember, the whole concept is God is dying, and we need not dying. God, yeah, I think they said God is dying, which is kind of contradictory to the eternal being that we're gonna become, I guess. But um, God is dying, and we need like 13 suicidal kind of candidates to become the next god, and after that everything goes to shit. And I promise to share my kind of point of view of why I don't like the ending. So we start with someone who has nothing. He was abused, and his kind of only good memory in life is that I don't remember it quite clearly, like smile for people or make other people happy. That's what life means. Or like, even like Mark Manson says, like the purpose of life is just love and give more than other people. It's not even a contest, but it's like the people you love, the relationships you have and shit like that. So it's the quality that matters and not the quantity. So, and what you call, um, the purpose of life is that. So the only thing he had going on for him was that he was lonely. He had no friend, no money, nothing. Like at the dead end, and he had abusive uncle and aunt. So he was trying to off himself, the main character, and the first shot of the whole anime is like he's looking at others from a distant cosmos. Even he doesn't fit in this world. So how I assumed, and it's not even like I'm salty because it didn't end based on my assumption. The story is setting up this guy to start as a tragic suicidal guy who has nothing, and end up as an eternal being who has everything. He's literally God, but still decides to off himself and off the whole universe because the whole universe doesn't make any sense. That would have been the masterpiece kind of tragic depiction of whole meaning of life. And I would have appreciated and decried that sentiment to eternity. But the thing is, this guy actually meets a girl who falls in love with, finds the true meaning of love and shit like that. It's all on good. It's a like a heroic journey and shit like that. It's fine. But who becomes God is a suicidal teenager we don't know nothing about. His only value is like, I wanna die. Everyone who wants to die needs to die. So he becomes God, and one day he wants to know, okay, how many people around the world want to die? And he sees, damn, so many people want to die. And he is like so depressed as God figure now, he offs himself. And with it, the whole cosmos. Ironically enough, this anime was released to prevent attempts of suicide in Japan because the rates were like going crazy in Japan. And even these days, we need to realize this is one of the side effects of so many people offing themselves, that there is like a population crisis in Japan that literally they are begging people to fuck and breed and make up for the like life loss of life and shit like that. So yeah. So it's literally the whole story is set up for this tragic nothing having guy to end up having everything and still be tragic. This is the whole concept. But some way along the way they decided to bitch out and make an irrelevant character be the tragic ending to put emphasis on, yeah, this is such an obvious mistake of deciding to give up life even if you are the almighty god. But if it was with the main character, you would have seen, okay, he had nothing, he was depressed, he wanted to kill himself, he tried. Now he has everything. He has been through love, he has godhood and all of that, and still he does it. So the main point, the main message would be the whole existence makes no sense. It's just a joke that there is not a stand-up comedian that made this joke. The whole existence is a joke, and it's like the darkest take you could have on existence in itself. In on itself, that would have been the intended vision. The executed vision was not that, and not even like oh, life makes sense and life makes every person you meet, every experience, every turbulence is gonna make sense of your life, and the countdown to death is what reflects your life and its meaning in a whole, as a whole. So they didn't go that route either. So they tried to please these people who want a tragic, maybe some even say realistic take on life and existence, which would be quite philosophical and all that bullshit. Or you could try to give hope, because this anime was trying to prevent suicide. If you don't believe it, every single episode starts with if you are in need of professional help, call this, and ends with that number as well. So um, they didn't go the hopeful route either. They just wanted to make a satire effort to go the hopeful route. But they even didn't go there. Like you become God and life becomes nice and stuff like that. And you um, obtain godhood and you actually make positive changes in the whole cosmos. And anime itself is like the concept of anime is like exaggeration to put emphasis on the subtle messages. So the message would be like, okay, if you have any power and you can help people, you can help people, and when your time comes, okay, you literally pass the torch. They didn't go that way, and they didn't go the tragic kind of suicidal and life nihilistic kind of way, and they just chose the middle ground that pisses off. It pisses like off so many people in both extremes. And the reason people didn't like it, most of people are looking for the positive extreme, because at the end of the day, anime is an escape from reality and the harsh reality of the truth of our world. So people wanted a hopeful ending. They didn't get that. And people who wanted reflective kind of satire, but dark satire and reflection of the whole existence and nihilistic kind of approach to it, they didn't get that either. So, bruh, I need to stop doing this. Uh, Si seguimos buscando la respuesta, what if, or if we chase the answers? Seguimos, continue. Buscando is a gerund form of buscar, means search. La respuesta is answer. So yeah. Lograremos algún día. We're gonna find it. Lograr means to achieve, to grasp. Algún día, like if we push and if we force finding an answer to the whole existence and what it means, we're gonna find it someday, right? Before we run out of time, right? Right. I get the satire, I get the irony. Yeah, we're not gonna. So the whole purpose is like we're not gonna find the answer because we're not eternal being looking for eternal concepts. When you're not eternal being, you're looking for eternal concept, you're not gonna grasp it, you're not gonna have the enough time to look for it. So yeah. Yeah, and this bitch is like collecting everything, every other candidates like things, because one of these candidates becomes God. So what they decided to do is they had a kind of democrat kind of thing, that okay, we don't need to kill 12 other people to become God. That's not type of God we need. But yeah, they actually killed so many people on the show. Mientras bailamos sobre esta ruleta. Ruleta means I don't know. I'm not a fucking dictionary, so. Ah, Russian roulette. Damn. I could have get that. My mind kind of went there, but I was like, we're dancing around this. Ah, shit. Now I get it. While we're dancing over this Russian roulette, like that is life. It's like anyone's game now. To be honest, the mixing in her voice changed, so it's intentional, but it pisses me off. Like I literally hear nothing. It's three at least layers of microphone effect added to her voice. I beg them that it's intentional to elevate the song. That is kind of an echo sound in your subconscious that tells you, hey, what does life mean? Because everyone thinks of this, but the conscious kind of decision that is not to pay it attention. So my kind of interpretation is that she's literally thinking drowned in so many layers of conscious effort to uh, disregard that kind of subconscious feeling and our nature to figure out what the fuck am I here for and where am I gonna end up in life and existence in general. I wish that's the concept behind it, but I'm not holding my breath because the instruments are quite clear. She's literally drowning further and further down the mix. Estoy seguro de que encontraremos nuestro vínculo. Culo means ass, I know, but vínculo. Bond, link, okay. I wanted to make a joke, but no one's gonna watch the video till now to get the joke. So culo means ass, and vinculo would be you win an ass and you make a connection to that ass. So yeah, you put your dick inside that ass, and it's a connection. It's a link. Get it? Like link. Yeah. Uh, nice joke. Estoy seguro de que encontraremos nuestro vínculo. We're gonna find our link to the universe. I'm sure. Estoy seguro. Yeah. Why is this saying seguro? It's segura because she is a she. Back to chorus. Are you gonna leave me with that deep of a satire? We're gonna find out our link to the universe, but fuck it. Back to the chorus. Fucker went back to the chorus. Not chorus, the bridge, but are you fucking kidding me? Es una pesadilla, yeah. De lo que no puedo despertar o esta es la realidad. We're gonna find our link to the universe and suddenly back goes back, okay, is this a dream or a reality, Jesus? And the mixing is in fluctuating because she's trying I'm gonna go with my headcanon. She's trying to make a conscious effort to think about these things rather than burying it deep down in the subconscious. So that's the fluctuation of the mix. Bruh, you changed that shit again? Okay. It's the same thing so far. Todavía no sé si el mundo que podemos ver Still, I don't know, no sé, I don't know. Sí, el mundo que podemos ver, the word that we can see, poder means to be able to. ¿Será el cielo o será el infierno, bro? The path of existence is going everything to shit or sugar. uh, our future is gonna be el cielo, our salvation. Cielo means sky, heavens, but it's gonna be our leading to our salvation or our doom, the whole existence. Será el infierno, like infierno, yeah. It's gonna be hell. Where is the whole fucking meaning of the concept of existence leading to? No dejaré que Dios decida. I won't let that fucker God decides my fate. Dejar means to let. Dios, yeah, God. Decida, decidar. Decidir, but with K is decida. That fucker decides my fate. So yo lo puedo decidir. Yeah, decidir, sí. Uh, Only me, I can decide my own fucking fate. And this quite humanistic and humanistic approach that we are the center of the fucking universe that were quite prominent in like 17th century because we were so as human beings, we were so fucking fed up with the church and with the like religious ruling over us that we're insignificant part of the whole fucking cosmos. That the new wave of believing and philosophers were like trying to make us the center of the universe. But the reality is, we're neither the center of the universe. Yeah, sorry to break your hearts, but and we're neither and nor are we insignificant and disconnected from the universe. So we're not the center of the universe. The cosmos is not there to for us to doggy style fuck it. Like it's literally what Eminem says. What you call? Um, are you gonna flirt with the world or you gonna fuck it? It's not that. It could serve us as if it's that, but it's our connection. It's literally, I see our connection to the universe as if you're trying to raise up a girl, and she is her own identity. She has her own identity. But if you play the cards right and you show your true self and you show your kind of connection to her and you understand her and you prove to her that you understand her, she's gonna fall in love with you that as if she is your property, because the whole universe is like you don't get to fuck and you have your own way with the universe, with the whole cosmos by default, but you can understand it quite well and understand the rules of universe quite well, that you end up doing the same thing, that you get everything you want in life, that calls like manifestation and all that bullshit. So you're not the center of universe and you're not nothing in the universe. So there's a link there, but it's up to you to decide whether you want to go further with that link. It's literally a perfect analogy to go with the relationship. Not every girl you meet you're gonna fuck or is gonna fall in love with you, because at the end of the day it depends on the connection. It's not on you or on her to be the servant of the other. It's not her that decides you falling in love with her, and it's not you that decide she's gonna fall in love with you. There's a connection and there's a relationship that is equally contributed to, But if you make the link either one way or the other one is gonna eventually be your fucking property. And I don't mean to treat everyone who falls in love with you like as property. I mean, she's gonna do everything that was off the table when you were strangers, friends, even lovers. When she falls in love with you, she's gonna do everything as if she is your property. And that's how universe functions as well. At least how I interpret the connection of us to the whole cosmos and shit. But yeah, bruh, I'm so fucking dead after this. 1 hour 13 minutes, Jesus. Solo yo lo puedo decidir, ¿ok? Entonces abandonamos esta intención de rendirnos, ¿ok? Destruyamos toda la desesperación. Let's destroy, and this amos is like literally let's destroy toda la desesperación, like all the desperation, was it despair? Yeah. So she started that, okay, we are the playthings of the universe, as Alan Watts says, like humans suffer because they take seriously what God made as a joke. Yeah, as for plaything. So we are playthings of the universe, gods, whatever, higher power. So yeah. And then she is transitioning. No, fuck the gods. I'm the center of the universe. Which, funny enough, in this context, yeah, the one of the candidates is gonna become God. So is gonna be the center of the universe. As I keep saying, like anime is like exaggerated truth. No matter how you spin it, it's gonna have some truth and some logic behind it, even the most outlandish shit out there. But at the end of the day, it's gonna exaggerate the messages, the relations, the connections, the links we have in day-to-day life. So yeah, instead of me thinking I'm center of the universe or I'm nobody to the universe, the exaggeration kind of perspective would be like you're no one and you can be God. You can be center of the universe. Elegiré mi felicidad. I will choose my happiness. It's my decision. And I keep repeating this. Happiness is and like feeling bonheur as they call it in French is what you call Où el bonheur is like a reaction I did, yeah, shameless plug, but it's a very nice song about like at the end of the day, happiness is not even the little things that you enjoy. It's your decision to enjoy those little things. So for me, and to be honest, I don't see any arguments against this. If there is, happy me because I learned happiness is a decision. Even if happiness itself is those little things, you can decide not to be happy with those little things. So at the end of the day, happiness is a decision and a choice. Elegir means to choose. I will choose my felicidad means not felicity. Funny enough, it comes from this, but my happiness. I'm gonna choose my salvation and happiness. Felicidad means joy and happiness, but it's kind of salvation as well. Porque cuando vi esa luz, supe que podía creer en la esperanza. Because when I saw this luz, this enlightenment, this light of angel descending on me, supe que podía, I knew that I could creer en la esperanza. Creer en la esperanza means creer, to believe in. Uh, en is the preposition here. Um, in creer, believe in la esperanza, in hope. Now she is actually speaking clearly because that's her conscious effort to take control of her happiness. Yeah, they cooked his ass. They literally defenseless murdered his ass. The guy who was killing other candidates to become god. Yeah, they actually killed his ass. Yeah, they literally cuffed him up and had him defenseless without anything he could be able to do, and they had him on gunshot, sorry, machine gun shot, and they cooked his ass. To be honest, this was the highlight of the whole show for me, that sometimes it's everything is black and white. No matter how much gray in the world, at the end of the day, it's like tendency towards being black or white. There's not a single thing in the world that is 50% black and 50% white. That would be the perfect gray, right? So if it's 51% black, 49% white, at the end of the day, it's like as if it's 1%, it's like all black. So yeah. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. Yeah, thank you for watching.